Well, there is so much uncertainty in this world, right? You're thinking to yourself, what can I count on? Let me tell you what you can count on. It's director Sean Hobbs. He always brings us the latest on everything when it comes to movies.
That is right. Here's director Sean Hobbs from the director's chair with Tuesday's edition. Check it out.
Shouldn't it be Ralph Wrecks the Internet?
Yeah, since he is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, but break the internet, it's like a thing.
Ralph Breaks the Internet is the big new release at home today. Disney's Wreck-It Ralph sequel has arcade pals Ralph and Vanellope on an adventure through the World Wide Web, which means lots of clever and funny meta jokes about the internet, sure, but it also, like the original, has a story about friendship and insecurities that is much deeper and sweeter than expected. Big fun, total delight. I kind of loved it.
I know your heart has more within it than the men who counsel you.
You would do well to watch your words.
I will not be scolded by my inferior.
Also new is Mary, Queen of Scots, with Saoirse Ronan as rival to Margot Robbie's Queen Elizabeth for the throne. Both undone by courts of scheming men. Typical period piece stuff, but nicely done and well acted. Pretty good.
Her name is Hannah Grace, and her family was performing an exorcism or something on her.
And there's the horror movie The Possession of Hannah Grace, with Shay Mitchell of Pretty Little Liars working the night shift at a morgue when she encounters the corpse of a demonically possessed girl that may not want to stay dead. Creepy at first, fizzles in the end.
When you go to the other side, are there other people there?
Then in the indies comes the thriller Between Worlds. Nicolas Cage helping to bring the wrong person back from the spirit world in a new body. Oops.
I think that she was in a moment where everything looked hopeless.
The drama The Parting Glass, about a family in the aftermath of a suicide, with Cynthia Nixon, Melissa Leo, Reese Ifans, Ed Asner. And True Blood co-stars Anna Paquin and Dennis O'Hare. He wrote the movie. True Blood's vampire Bill Stephen Moyer makes his directorial debut.
I wouldn't get on that shuttle tomorrow.
Then you got The Challenger disaster that features Dean Cain about an engineer out to stop that doomed shuttle launch.
That's your favorite one right there.
Bernie.
And Bernie the Dolphin, a family film about a couple of kids out to rescue a dolphin from mean old real estate schemer Kevin Sorbo. Then some new foreign film, Sweden's Oscar-nominated Border, about two trolls in love. Also Denmark's The Guilty, about an emergency operator racing to stop a kidnapping, all from the phone. And Russia's Mermaid, Lake of the Dead, about an evil mermaid. Speaking of mermaids, Disney's The Little Mermaid getting the upgrade to 4K Ultra HD today. Then we go streaming.
Before it gets bad, I want to end it. I was hoping you would help me out.
The latest on Netflix includes Paddleton. That's a dramedy with Ray Romano and Mark Duplass as best friends facing terminal cancer.
We are Lords of Chaos.
On Demand, there's Lords of Chaos with Rory Culkin about some real-life Norwegian black metal murders. Donnybrook, a crime movie centered around a bare-knuckle brawl with Jamie Bell and Frank Grillo. The Changeover, about a teen witch in New Zealand discovering her powers with Melanie Linsky and an evil Timothy Spall. And Trade and Paint, a racing flick that stars John Travolta and Shania Twain.
You're like me.
That's impossible.
Yeah, man, finally, the Oscar-winning Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is new to own. A little early digitally today. That's 3 weeks before disc or rental. That's the latest from the director's chair.
So many great movies. Well,
so many great movies coming out. I want to see Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I haven't seen the first one.
Well, now you can.
Ralph?
That's what.
Is that the first one?
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph's the first one.
Wreck-It Ralph. Well, I got to catch up.